Hello, how are you today? We are going to have our story Little Princess chapter number 6, Lost and Found. And this is the last chapter. The next morning, the first visitor to the house next door was Mr. Carmichael, back from Russia. But when he came into the house, his face was very sad. Mr. Casford knew the answer at once. Mr. Carmichael didn't find Sarah. Then Ramdas came in and asked Mr. Carrisford to let Sarah get in. Sarah went to the next door house to get back the little monkey. Mr. Carrisford asked Sarah about her name and how she came to London. Sarah told him that she was studying in the next door school before her father's death, but now she is a servant. Mr. Carrisford was surprised and asked Sarah about her father's name, and she answered, Ralph Crewe. Mr. Carrisford's face went very white. He knows that Sarah is the girl who he has looked for her for 2 years. He asked her to stay with him and he will look after her. Sarah moved into Mr. Carrisford's house and lived with him. Becky became Sarah's servant at Mr. Carrisford's house, and Sarah was so kind to her. They had many beautiful dresses and shoes. Becky loved Sarah so much. Ermengarde often came to visit Sarah, and Sarah helped her with her lessons again. Amy wasn't clever, but she was a true friend. So there were millions and millions of diamonds in the mines, and half of them are Sarah's. They were her diamonds all the time when she was cold and hungry in the attic. Sarah was a princess then, and she is a princess now. Let's have our questions. 36. Who was the first visitor to the house? Mr. Carmichael. 37. What was Mr. Carmichael doing in Russia? He was looking for Sarah. 38. Did Mr. Carmichael find Sarah? No, he didn't. 39. Why did Sarah take the monkey? Because it was so cold. Because it was so cold. 40. How did Sarah know that Ramdas is a Lascar? She knows Lascars as she was born in India. 41. Was Sarah a servant at first? No, she wasn't. 42. What did Mr. Carrisford ask Sarah about? Her father's name. 43. What happened to Mr. Carrisford when he knew the name of Sarah's father? His face went very white. 44. Why was Miss Minchin sad? Because Mr. Carrisford said some very angry things to her. 45. Who came to live with Sarah in Mr. Carrisford's house? Becky. Yes, Becky. 46. Who often came to visit Sarah? Ermengarde. And Ermengarde was a true friend. 47. What was written in the letter? There were diamond mines, millions and millions of diamonds in the mines. Okay, we have finished our story today. Thank you. Goodbye.